So welcome back to Orchid House. I'm Olivier in Fort Lauderdale, and today I wanted to explain how I take care of Peristeria elata, which is actually the national flower of Panama. As you can tell, this is a big guy, and this inflorescence is going to grow even taller. It can be taller than me. At this point it's probably like a 1.50 m, maybe 5 feet, but it can be 6 or 7 feet tall. And it's a sequential bloomer, so this first flower will maybe last 15 days and it's going to wither away, but it's going to continue grow and make more and more flowers. It can last for a while like that, 2-3 months probably. This is the first time it blooms for me. This is actually a plant that's a division from a very old plant that was harvested in the wild in Panama when it was still legal. So you're talking about 50 years ago probably, from a gentleman called Lou Lodiga, who's actually the longest serving judge here in America. And the fragrance of this little plant is absolutely beautiful. Now if you look inside, so first of all the flower doesn't open fully, and then inside that lip looks like a little dove. It's extremely cute and it's also insanely fragrant. It's very pleasant, very strong fragrance. And as you can tell, I actually have two spikes here. In the spring basically you have new growth. You can see that here. There's one and then a second new growth here, and at the same time the inflorescence starts growing, but the inflorescence shoots in the sky much faster and grows much faster. So this will take its sweet time to become like this. And then when your plant is healthy during the growing season, the bulb should be plump. You have to water it regularly. I mean, this is a terrestrial. Now in the winter you water it less, and then maybe it can wrinkle a little bit, but so basically it goes through a semi-level of dormancy during the winter months. Now the new leaves are very clean and pretty. I'm not sure what happened with the older leaves. They started, I think it looks like a disease. At the same time it doesn't translate to the new growth, so I'm not exactly sure what is happening. It's maybe just the old leaves fading. I've had this plant for 1.5 years now. As you can tell, it's really healthy. This is a hot grower, so it's perfect for South Florida. It should grow even at night. I mean, ideally 20 Celsius, 70 Fahrenheit. It can go lower than that, but that's really what where they grow in nature. That's the kind of temperatures that they enjoy. So Peristeria elata, that's the national flower of Panama. Beautiful little flower, lip looks like a little dove, and very fragrant. Now before I let you go, I also want to share my Stanhopea ecornuta, which just opened today. And below the video screen you'll have a link to a video I made on how you grow Stanhopeas, and another one on how well, there are two types of Stanhopeas. The primitive species, there's 9 of them, this is one of them, and then the advanced species. The primitive species are smaller plants. They usually have 2 flowers that are mirrors of one another. This is another one whose fragrance is a little tough to describe, but I love it. It's really pleasant, maybe somewhat citrusy. It's fresh, very, very pleasant. As always, these flowers won't last more than a couple of days, at least in a fresh state. This just opened this morning, so it's very new, and you see that's typical of the Stanhopea. It grows from the bottom of a recently developed bulb and usually grows down the medium. In this case it grows right on the outside of the medium, which made it easy for me to spot. And I think, yeah, there's a new growth already here, so the plant is very happy. So that's all I wanted to share with you today. Thank you so very much for tuning in, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.